Hey guys, all right, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Hey guys, come on in, come on in. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes to get this notification. Hey guys, come on in. It is Sunday, it is 8 o'clock in the PM in Central Standard Time. Hello, Miss Felicia. Hey, Miss Kenitra. Hi, my love. Hey, Sis Charina. Hey, guys. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you so much, Miss Felicia. I appreciate that, my love. Listen, come on in. Represent the city and state that you are from. I know it's a Sunday. You guys are preparing to go to work this upcoming work week, but I think I got some good stuff for you. Hey, Miss Lady, all the way from New Orleans, if I'm saying it right. Kenitra Brown, represent the city and state that you are from. If you don't mind, represent the city and state that you are from. And also, there is a share button at the bottom left-hand side. I need you to do me a favor. Use that. Share this video because this is about to be some good stuff. This is about to be some good stuff. Yes, represent Chicago, representing. I'm super uber excited to be on here with you guys because I believe I got something to share with you that's on my heart, that's on my mind. Now listen, what I want you to do is tag a new entrepreneur. Tag a new entrepreneur. What I mean by a new entrepreneur, that's someone that has been in business 5 years or less, okay? 5 years or less, I want you to tag a new entrepreneur because I think this is going to be something that is going to change the very trajectory of your life. Hi, Miss D. The awesome Miss D. Edwards is on here. Hi, Miss Anissa. Listen, I want you to tag a new entrepreneur, someone that has been in business 5 years of less or less. I also want you to tag a woman of faith, a woman of faith, a man of faith too. But I know who I'm called to, women of faith, okay? Women of all faith, not just Christianity, women of all faith. And so I want you to share this video, tag somebody, because this is about to change the very trajectory of your life. Now listen, don't forget when you get in here, represent the city and state. Hey, Miss Quita. Hey, Miss Vernita. Hey, Chandra. Hi, my love. Listen, I'm about to give y'all some really, really good stuff. You're going to want to share this video. I'm telling you, you're really going to want to share this. So I want to talk about today from local to global. Now, put that in the chat. From local to global. From local to global. Come on. Tell somebody in this chat, I am no longer just local. I am global. Come on. This is about to be good. I'm telling you, this is about to be good. I'm going to drop some nuggets that I want you to go ahead and get your pen pad. I want you to get your keypad, your pen, your paper, because I'm going to give you some nuggets that is going to change the very trajectory of your life. From local to global. You are not just local, but you are global. That's a mic drop right there. You are not just local, but you are global. And I want you to understand that sometimes what has happened is, as new entrepreneurs, we get caught up in just the local market. Come on, I'm guilty. I am so guilty of getting caught up with the same people, the same market, because that is a familiar zone for me. But let me just remind you again, you are not just local. Come on, you are global. Come on, Come on, Joe, tell it. You are global. I need you to really declare that in this chat. Say, I am global. I am just not local, but I am global. Come on. I am global. Now listen to me. The other day I was having an entrepreneurial breakdown, okay? Now if you don't want me to have real conversation on this chat, I am not the woman for you, because I'm going to tell you the good, the great, and the ugly of this entrepreneur journey. This thing has its tough seasons, okay? I don't care if you're a woman of faith. I don't care if you've never known a God. This thing right here, entrepreneur journey, it has its tough seasons. So the other day, I was having a moment. I was having an entrepreneurial breakdown. And let me tell you, at this point, I was saying to myself, I was like, God, now look, if you don't move real quick, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue this journey. And I kept saying to myself, God, I'm pouring, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I know some things I procrastinate on. That was a transparent moment. Some things I have procrastinated on, but God, I'm pouring. I think I'm doing what I've been called to do. Why is it that it feels like this entrepreneurial journey is becoming tough? The enemy don't want me to get this thing out, but he is a liar. I'm going to clear my throat and we're going to get this in, okay? So why is this entrepreneur journey so tough? And so anyway, to make a long story short, God had to really drop something in my spirit. He checked me real nice, y'all. Can I just tell you what he told me? He said, Daniela, what is happening to you is you are dropping a line in the pond. I don't know if y'all know anything about fishing, but my dad is a fisherman and he taught me about a line. That's a little pole that has its long plastic piece of line that you drop in the pond. He said, you are dropping a line in the pond, and I told you to drop your net in the ocean. God, that was good right there. You are dropping a line in the pond when I told you to drop your net in the ocean. This is about to be real good, y'all. Listen, I said, God, you just checked my whole understanding. You are dropping a line in the pond when I told you to drop your net in the ocean. Listen, I'm about to step on some toes right here. So often we find ourselves with the same people doing the same thing, fishing in the same pond, and you are getting frustrated. Listen, God did not call you just to be local. He called you to be global. Ooh, this is about to be good. He didn't just call you to be local. He called you to be global, and you are using that scarcity mentality of fishing around the same people. Some of us in this entrepreneur journey, we are going after the same people because those people we've become familiar with them. I keep telling you, your unfamiliar and your uncomfortable place is where you're going to find purpose. That was a mic drop. I'm going to slow down on this live because I need y'all to get this. You are not local. You are global. I need you to stop fishing in the pond of your zip code. Come on, I'm about to bless you right now. You got to stop fishing in the pond of your zip code. Your zip code is not the only area that God has placed you and ordained you to be in. He has ordained you to come out of your zip code. And let me tell you, since some of us, most of my followers are faith-based, I'm going to get you with scriptorial base. In John chapter 1, he said, I went to my own, and guess what? They received me not. Some of us are fishing in the pond of our family members, and we're getting frustrated because they're not buying our products. They're not participating in our service. They're not showing up at our conferences. They're not participating in the things that we're doing. You are not local, but you are global. I'm not talking about what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Sometimes you won't reap a harvest in the same place that you planted. Ooh, this is good. I'm going to slow this thing down. This is really good. You may not receive a harvest in the same place that you planted. Listen, you got to be confident in yourself. I don't care, male or female. You got to be confident enough to know that I am a farmer. Wherever I drop my seed, there will be a harvest. Oh, I may not receive the harvest in the particular area I planted in, but I know wherever I show up, wherever I drop my seed, there will be a harvest. Ooh, this is some good stuff. Okay, let me slow down. I had to make some notes. I'm going to give you 3 R's. This is the secret of going from local to global. This is the secret. Some of you all know I just came from Italy and I did a work over in Italy. I did some personal development over in Italy for myself and for others. And God just really had to show me because I was getting frustrated with my local market because it felt like they weren't receiving me. It felt like like my local market wasn't picking up the phone and calling me. I wasn't getting the speaking engagements for my local market as I desire. Come on, I'm having some transparent, real conversation on here. You don't want me to be phony because I can't be phony. If you're looking for somebody phony, drop off this line because I'm going to tell you the truth. I was looking for my local market to be the blessing in my life. I was looking for my local market to buy my coaching program. I was looking for my local market to call me to speak. I was looking for my local market. Your local market can be your family. It can be your friends. It can be people you poured into. It doesn't matter who your local market is. I'm not talking about Pacific people. Your local market, whoever they are that you poured into, you're expecting a harvest from. So I'm going to give you the secret from going from local to global, Your market may not look like you. I need you to get out of this ethnicity, the nationality, the color. I need you to just delete that from your process because you don't know who God is going to call you to. I'm going to drop that right there. You don't know who God is going to call you to. It's in an unfamiliar territory. I'm 4,000 and some odd miles away over in Italy, Florence, Italy. I'm talking about teaching. I'm talking about pouring into people I had never seen before. Now those people have become my friends. Now those people have become a part of my tribe, and I have become a part of their tribe. Listen, you don't know where God is going to call you. I'm going to need you to come out of your familiar zone, your zip code, your comfort zone. So I'm about to give you the secret, and I'm going to get off here. The first secret, I'm going to give you 3 R's, and I need somebody to type this thing in the chat. The 3 R's, okay? There's going to be 3 R's. The first R is you have to reset your mind. Ooh, this is about to be good. I know you thought I was going to get away from this mind thing, but I cannot get away from the mind thing. What is the mind? What's the difference between the mind and the brain? Let me tell you what God dropped in my spirit. I may not be medical correct, but when he dropped it, I speak it. He said to me, he said, Daniela, your mind is your state of being and your brain is your state of functioning. That was some good stuff. Your mind is your state of being and your brain is your state of functioning. And what he said to me, he said, Daniela, that's why I had to drop in Philippians 2:5. And I had to tell you, let this mind be in you, which is also in Christ Jesus. I got to start thinking the way God thinks about me. I gotta switch my mind. I gotta reset my mind to start thinking how he thinks about me. I can't be lacking confidence because he don't think. He said everything that I made was good and very good. As a matter of fact, God said that I made all things well. Everything I made was perfect, even in its imperfections. Ooh, let me slow down because this thing is about to get real good. So you got to reset your mind. Come on. You got a brain that is only 3 pounds. It's 2% of your body weight. And I need you to understand that your brain is only holding your mind. It's the central processing unit, the thing that is only holding the thoughts. It's only holding your feelings, but your mind is able to shift your life. When you shift your mind, you shift your life. Ooh, I'm going to slow down. This is some good stuff, right? This is really good. So the first one, because I can't get into all the details about it because I don't want to hold up your time today. But the first one is reset your mind. So put reset your mind. Now, the second one is receive rejection. Now I'm going to let that sit right there. Receive rejection. Some of you are wondering, okay, Daniela, I just told y'all, I was wondering why my local market wasn't just receiving me. Why wasn't the people that I was pouring into wasn't pouring back? Why weren't they giving? Why weren't they purchasing my products and my service? What was going on? What was wrong with me? I started to take that thing personally, but God said, don't take it personally because I have called you to a place that nobody even knows your name. I've called you to a place where you think whoever should know your name in your local market, I have shifted and brought your name up 4,000 and some odd miles across the country. And you worried about a local market. But God said to me, he said, Daniela, you're not just local. Yep, you're going to touch some people locally, but you are global. So he said, I need you to understand that rejection is my protection. Mic drop right there, babe. Rejection is my protection. You're wondering why. You're wondering why the people are rejecting you. Listen, those that are for you are for you. Your tribe, come on. You are your tribe. Your tribe comes through your trials and your tribulations. Come on. The triumph of your trials creates your tribe. Ooh, that's a Daniela quote there. The triumph of your tribe creates your tribe. Come on. The things that you've overcome, the things that you've gone through, those secret places, the things you don't like to talk about, those things, that story that you really don't want to tell nobody, that is what's going to create your tribe. It may not be local because the locals may not understand you. They may not get where you're going. Your family, they may not get it. They may not understand why you can't answer their phone call. They may not understand why you have to tell them no. They may not understand why you can't participate in every function that comes up because you are busy. They may not understand why you have to continually say no to certain things because I am not just local. I am global. That's a declaration right there. I'm declaring I am not just local, I am global. So the first one was what? Reset your mind. The second one was receive rejection. I want you to know that the rejection is God's protection. John 1:11, he says, I went to my own, and guess what? They received me not. Jesus said, I went to my own people. I healed them. I did everything. They didn't receive who I was. I'm going to give you number 3. So you got number 1. Come on, write this in the chat for me. Reset your mind. The second one was receive rejection. Now this last one is really about to get you. I want you to go ahead, because this last one, I'm really about to get you. The third one is embrace reception. Ooh, this is good. So I was listening to one of my favorites. Please, if you know a tag her in it, Priscilla Shriver, please tag her in. I may be mispronouncing her last name. Y'all pray for me with my names, okay? But please tag her in it if you know her. She's talked about the mark. She talked about back in the day, sheep, right? When the herders used to herd sheep, when the shepherds used to herd sheep, what they would do, they would put all the sheep in one pasture. Listen, I'm about to get you. You better not get off this one right here. You better stay tuned to this one. All of the sheep will be in one pasture, right? Every last one of them. I'm talking about thousands of sheep will be in one pasture. And what happens is there will be several different shepherds, but all the sheep was in one pasture. This is where they would sleep. What would happen? One shepherd would lay across the field, and he would lay across the door where the sheep would be, and in order to watch over the sheep. But what happens when the shepherd gets ready to find his sheep? All the sheep, they may look alike, they may have the same color, they may have some of the same characteristics, but yet they were different. So what happened? What the sheep would do, he would make a noise. Oh, this is good. He would make a noise, and the sheep that belongs to that particular shepherd would follow him. This is good, y'all. I'm telling you, this thing about to get my husband home, and I don't want him to kill me, but this is about to get real good. I'm trying to be quiet. Listen, you don't have to worry about who your sheep are. You don't have to worry about who your clients are. You don't have to worry about who is supposed to be attached to you, because when you speak, they hear your voice. Oh, this is good. When you speak, they hear your voice. So you don't have to worry about people accepting you. You don't have to worry about reception, because with reception, people are going to be receptive by your voice. There's going to be something that you give to this world that nobody else can give. There's going to be something that you pour that nobody else can pour. Nobody can do it like Connie. Nobody can do it like Sharon. Nobody can do it like Michelle. Nobody can do it like Erica. That's why it's important. You got to speak your voice. Ooh, this is good. This is good. So the last one was receive reception. Embrace reception. Embrace reception. So I gave you the 3 secrets. It's reset your mind. Reset your mind, receive rejection, and embrace reception. Embrace the people that don't look like you. Embrace, come on, I'm about to break up some religious barriers. Come on, some of y'all just want to stay within a Christianity. If you're a Christian, that's all you want to network with. It's just Christians. Come up out of that. That's a barrier. That is a wall that you have put up. And God says, listen, I am God. I don't care what you call me. You may call me Yahweh. I'm still God. You may call me, I don't Allah, but I'm still God. It doesn't change my name or my status with whatever you call me. I am that I am. I am who I am. I do what I do. That doesn't change his status. So all of you religious people that do not want to connect with other religions because they don't speak the same language that you speak, that is a barrier. That is a barrier. And we got to come out of this barrier mentality, this wall mentality. Ooh, this is good. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off of here because I'm about to go crazy. I'm really about to go crazy. And I gave myself a little notes because when I get on live with y'all, I go crazy because y'all just pump me up and y'all make me feel good. So I just go crazy because I like talking to y'all. But listen, that's the secret, because you're not local, you're global. So can I tell you to dry your face? Can I tell you to get out of your own head? Can I tell you to tell rejection and depression where to go? Yep, I went through depression for the first 6 months of this year because I felt like I wasn't accepted. Why? Because I was diminishing and dumbing down on who God had called me to be. I would go into rooms sometimes and I knew I'm a loud person by nature. God has given me an internal mic, so I really don't need a mic when I speak because that's who God has created me to be. And guess what? I'm okay with that. July 1st was my happy new year. I thought January 1st would be happy new year, but it didn't turn out that way for me. July 1st, 2019 was my happy new year because I had to look in the face of depression and tell depression, no longer do you have dominion over my life. No longer do you have residency in where I live, in my head or in my bed. No longer will you come and take over my thoughts and how I live and my business, because I have somebody that's greater in me than he that is in the world. So when I show up, he shows up. When I do what I'm supposed to do, he does what he's supposed to do because he speaks through me and to me. Come on, put that in the chat. He speaks through me and to me. So I need you to understand who you are and whose you belong to. I don't care who you call your God to be. If you believe enough in him and he does what he needs to do for you, I need you to believe in him 100%. Not when it's convenient for you, but even when it's inconvenient. This is good. Inconvenient. I'm sorry. I need you to believe this thing. So come on. You are not local. You are global. You are done with about to. You're not local anymore. You are global. You're out of your zip codes. You have outgrown some people in your zip code. They won't understand you. Yes, they're going to reject you. I need you to go ahead and embrace the rejection. Go ahead, because listen, let me tell you, if you fight it, you're going to fight destiny. And I tell people I don't have time to play with nobody because my destiny is at stake. My family's destiny is at stake. There are people that are depending and waiting on you to just say yes. To say yes. And there's some people that's depending on you just to say no. Because there's some things you got to say no to in order to say yes to. Ooh, that was a mic drop there. There are some people you got to say no to in order to say yes to. Now, you are no longer just local, but you are global. You are no longer just local, but you are global. Is that not some good stuff? I need you to share this video because I'm talking to my new entrepreneurs, people that are in ministry. Everybody won't invite you to speak on their stage in your local market. Everybody won't, they won't invite you. And you got to be okay with that. Those that are meant to be attached to your destiny, guess what? They have no other choice but to bring your name up. God got a way of bringing your name up that look here. I'm telling you, lately the phone calls and the inboxes and the text messages that I've been getting has been blowing my mind. It wasn't until I had to ask God, what are you doing with me? I was just frank, honest with him. Don't make prayer complicated. It's communication and then it's meditation. Communication, telling him what you need, and then meditation, being quiet and allow him to speak to you and tell you what you need to do. That's it. That's all it is. That's it. Don't make this thing complicated. Somebody you need to connect to. Somebody you may need to call that's not in your local market. You may need to bring them in to speak to your tribe. You may need to bring somebody in that's thousands of miles away. You may need to make a phone call. Maybe your next opportunity is not in your zip code or the zip codes around you. It could be 2,000, 3,000 miles. Send an email. Send a proposal. Send it. You got it sitting on your desk anyway. It's sitting in your laptop, your computer, your desktop, your private top, whatever. It's sitting there. Send it. Make the phone call. Facebook now got phone calls. Look, call them. Listen, I got something that your tribe needs. The Bible says, ask and it shall be given. Seek and it shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. If you're not asking, seeking, and knocking, you are not getting anything. I had to come out of that because I was taught that, we got to be modest about, we're not supposed to ask people. I was taught that hogwash. You got to unlearn some things that you've learned. Make the phone call. You need a coach? Get you a coach. That's an alignment with where you're going. Not for popularity. Not because of how they look. Not because of what they... Listen, you got to know that who God has aligned you with. Next week, I'm going to share with you guys who's been my coach throughout this journey. I've had multiple coaches, spent tens of thousands of dollars. Some were great investments and some weren't so good investments. Real talk. You have to align yourself with where you want to go. Align yourself with where you want to go. Stop being confused because you are paying attention to trenders. You're not a trender. You're a trailblazer. Which means you start your own stuff. Which means you create your own opportunities. You don't have to caboose to somebody else's all the time if they're not going in the same direction that you're going in. You were meant to be a trailblazer, not a trender. Whatever's new, you jump on board. Get your life. No, stop. It's time to become a trailblazer. And it's time to be okay that everybody won't be okay with you. It's time. Get out your own head. It's time. It's time. It's time. Now listen to me. I want you to get it together. I want you to get your mind right. Get your mind right. I have a book called Girl, Get Your Mind Right. You can find it on Amazon. Girl, Get Your Mind Right. I don't even talk about the book because God is allowing me to be the example of the book. I had to get my mind right. I told you I went through depression and I talked about depression because, we talk about it. I've been depressed. Now, y'all don't really know what depression is. If you ain't experienced it, you really don't know what it is. But I had to make a conscious decision that July 1st was my last day for that. That won't happen again. Because you got to make a conscious decision. I am not just local, I'm global. I'm not just local, I'm global. That's who God has created me to be. He created me to be global, not just local. Now, I want to connect and I want to stay connected with you guys, but I only want to connect with people that is in alignment. That's it. I don't have time to play games with people anymore. I don't. I had to learn to say no. I have put myself on the back burner for way too long. I have tried to be friends. I people please. Come on. Come on. If you know what I'm talking, I have pleased people for too long. And I done looked up until I ain't telling y'all my age until that time come. Listen, I'm just saying what I'm saying. No more. No more. You are done with about to. Because you're not just local. You're global. I want to stay connected to you guys. You want to stay connected to me? I got some things coming up. I want you to set your calendar. I said October the 24th. I had to push the date back. It's going to be November the 14th. Trust me. We are not local. We're global. I'm going to share my coaches with you. I'm going to share what they have been doing for me and through me. I'm going to share with them. I'm going to share with you how I just not became local, but became global. I want to share this with you. I want to share as my coach, one of my coaches called it my super friends. Next week, I'm going to be sharing who my coaches are. Some were great. Some weren't so great. Real talk. But I'm going to share with you. But every last one of them were they were a part of the very thing that I needed in my life. I got something out of every coach that coached me. I got something great from them. And then when I got out of my own head and just looked at my coaches and I kept blaming them for why I wasn't getting better in my business, part of it was my own fault. That's the next thing. We got to start acknowledging and admitting, wait a minute, it could possibly be me. It could be me. It could be me allowing fear to take over. It could be me with procrastination. It could be me because I keep saying I'm going to. You are done with about to because you're not local. You're global. And let me tell you something. Global requires something total different than the local market does. It's a stretch. I love you guys so very much. I appreciate the inboxes. I appreciate the encouragement. I appreciate you asking me, Daniela, what do I need to do to work with you? I appreciate you guys. Hey, Miss Jill, I appreciate you all. You're not just local, but you are global. If you're just tuning in, I think you need to go back and watch the replay because this was some good stuff. Reset your mind. You're not just local, but you are global. You are not just local, but you are global. If you want to stay connected, you can connect with me. 773-692-4881. 773-692-4881. And just text the word MOVE to 773-692-4881. Somebody put that in the chat for me. 773-692-4881. 4881. If you want to stay connected, let's stay connected. I am not a coach that's going to play with you. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm called to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Am I going to make you uncomfortable? Yep. That is what I do. 773-692-4881. Text the word MOVE. It's going to connect you to a group that I do a lot of my teaching, that I'm starting to do a lot of my teaching in. Remember, save the date, November the 14th. November the 14th. I don't care where you are. I got some North Carolina. I got some Minnesotas on here, Minnesotians on here. I got some Atlanteans on here. I got some Italy's on here. I got Hong Kong on this live. I mean, God has just really brought my name up in spaces that I didn't even imagine him doing for me. It has been amazing. This journey has been amazing. It has been nothing but amazing. Has it been easy? Absolutely not. But has it been worth it? Absolutely yes. So listen, let's stay connected. 773. Thank you, Miss B. Jacqueline. Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you, Tanika. Thank you, Miss Vernita. 773-692-4881. Text the word MOVE to that number. Listen, remember, save the date, November the 14th. If you got to fly into the city, I'm only going to select a very few people for this event. It is going to be a launch, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear more about it. But I need you to save the date, November the 14th. It's about to go down. This is something you want to be a part of. Listen, I have a heart for new entrepreneurs because I needed somebody. There were some things I needed that I paid tens of thousands of dollars for that I didn't get. One part of it was my fault, but other parts it wasn't. But I want to give you what I should have gotten. I want to give you the mistakes that I made, the things that I saw that is missing in the market. I want to give you those things for new entrepreneurs, 5 years or less. If you're a new entrepreneur, a woman of faith, a man of faith, I don't care what your faith is, all faiths. I don't have a religious barrier because I'm confident in who I serve and who I believe in. I'm not trying to convert you and you ain't going to convert me. I'm confident in who I am. And that's the women that I'm looking for. Women that are confident in their faith, that know who they are. We are teaching women globally. Come on, I can say that word with confidence now. Globally, how to build their business around their faith, not their faith around their business. That is what we do. That is how I do it. With me and my awesome team. Vivian is one of my team players. I'm telling you, that is what we do. So no longer do you have to diminish and be quiet about who you are in God. That's over with. Hogwash. That's it. Even in corporate spaces. Come on. It's about to go down. Come on, y'all. You already know. It's your girl, Daniela Coffey. I am your spiritual strategist and your leadership success coach. I am teaching women globally. Come on, this thing feels good to me. Globally, how to build their business around their faith, not their faith around their business. Daniela, how do you do that? I do it through coaching. I also do it through live experiences as well as powerhouse speaking. That's how I do it. Who am I for? I'm for new entrepreneurs, 5 years or less. You are looking to build your business around your faith, not your faith around your business. You are looking to build the woman and her business. Come on, personally, spiritually, and professionally. That is what we're doing. Took me a long time to get here, y'all. I'm saying what I'm saying. It took me a long time to get here, but I'm here and I'm confident about who God has created me to be. Is that not some good stuff? Come on, that's some good stuff. Listen, guys, I love you. If you're just getting on here, share that replay. Share the replay. Share the replay. Share the replay. Replay and share. Come on. Hashtag replay and share. Tag a new entrepreneur in this. Remember, save the date, November the 14th. I want you guys to come around all over the world. I need you in this space. I have a very limited amount of space. I'm not playing with who is going to be in the room because I need whoever's going to be in the room to be not only just in the room, but I need you to be in alignment. That's how serious this thing is to me. I love you guys so very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you more. A big hug from me because I love giving hugs. Those of you all that haven't had a hug, you got a big hug from me. All right, guys. Love you guys. And we will see you soon. Have a good one.